In this video, there are 70 new and free Oculus Quest 2 games you can play right now using APPLAB and SIDEQUEST. Do you want to find a game on this list? Then head down in the description where you can find the links. This video is sponsored by VRWave. VRWave make incredible prescription lenses for the Quest 2 and other popular VR headsets. You can have them to correct nearsightedness and astigmatism, or even get them to filter out blue light to reduce eye strain. The best part about it is that they offer worldwide shipping, so no matter where you are, you can take advantage of their amazing product. Head to www.vr-wave.store or head down in the description where I'll put a link. Next up then is Downshot VR. Now Downshot VR is a free VR sandbox game that looks very much like the popular VR title Bone Lab. The game relies on realistic physics and combat as you use guns and melee weapons to take down robot NPC characters. There are modifiers that allow you to change the properties of the game to make it more interesting or more chaotic, and while there currently isn't a story mode, the developers say one might appear soon as the game is still being heavily worked on. Next then is I Expect You to Die Home Sweet Home. In this game, you become a secret agent in your own living room in this short mixed reality mini mission. You have been smuggled out of a top secret medical facility to recover in the comfort of your home. Fitted with your new ocular implant, you will decipher puzzles, dodge dangerous threats, and fight robotic hornets and use spy gadgets galore. Now this isn't a new game, but this free short mission based off the popular Quest 2 game has recently moved to APPLAB in place of the official Oculus store. Next up then is Draconite. Now Draconite is an action-packed game where you must defend precious crystals against the relentless Caillou, a horde of ancient golems. You must assemble a formidable arsenal of weapons by unlocking and combining rifle components. You must traverse different levels and worlds, raising and commanding your own pet dragons to aid you in your quest. Prepare for thrilling battles, strategic decision-making, and intense action as you protect the Draconite crystals and embark on an epic adventure. Next up then is Let's Kill Zombies. Now this is a basic free VR zombie oriented wave shooter where you get a gun and must take out waves of undead zombies that can come at you from any direction. As I said, it's very basic, not much to go into, so let's go straight on to the next game. Next up is Meshi.fun. Meshi.fun is an immersive virtual reality game that brings AI characters to life and allows you to interact with them through chat. By hitting the VR button, you will enter a virtual world where all these AI characters come alive. These characters are not just static entities, but are capable of dancing, chatting, and even learning from you. And you can engage in conversations, share experiences, and explore the possibilities of interacting with AI characters in a VR setting. Next up is MindProbe VR. Now MindProbe VR is an Oculus Quest 2 VR puzzle game where you must search the room for objects in order to solve a puzzle and advance to the next room. There isn't much else in relation to substance with this, so let's go straight to our next game. Next up is VR Game-O. Now VR Game-O is a music-driven game where you battle enemies to the beat. You must slash, shoot, and dodge to your favorite songs. Now we've seen these Beat Saber inspired games all of the time, so on to the next game. Next up is Rue. Rue is an open source 3D card game that explores the themes of decisions, love, and regret. The game revolves around one player who possesses the rose while others strive to reclaim it. Players utilize cards to manipulate the movement of the rose, either by relocating it, attempting to grasp it, or outright stealing it from opponents. The game features simultaneous card plays by all players, emphasizing the importance of making strategic choices to secure victory. Each round lasts a few minutes, and the first player to win approximately 3 rounds emerges as the ultimate winner. Next up then is Paint Fiesta. Now this is a free virtual reality game that lets you turn your room into an artistic wonderland. Using the Quest 2's hand tracking or controllers, you can paint, apply stickers, and create rainbows on your walls, ceilings, and floors. Now the game is currently in active development and available for free on APPLAB for a limited time, and providing feedback to the developers is encouraged in order to help shape the future of the game. So next up then is the Glitch MOBA. Now Glitch MOBA is a free VR multiplayer online battle arena game set in a sci-fi universe that boasts 5v5 battles where you must use strategy and skill to outwit your opponents. It's still in very early prototype, but the core gameplay is there, with the developers encouraging players to provide some feedback to improve the game. Next up then is the Subspace Hunter demo. This is an action-packed game that combines mixed reality and virtual reality modes. Players engage in battles by invading the subspace with guns, swords, magic, or any combination of. The game supports gesture tracking and gamepad free play. You can choose between single player and multiplayer online modes with free combat styles available, sword play, magic, casting, and firearms, and you can create your own unique fighting style. Next up then is Try to Get Out. Now with the name Try to Get Out, it is obvious what this game is. This is another VR escape game where your goal is to escape the room and complete the game by finding objects and completing puzzles. This is one of many of the same kind of game. So let's just get on to the next game, which is... Next up then is Squirrel Day. Now in Squirrel Day, you take on the role of a nimble squirrel as you explore the neighborhood, climb trees, and gather precious nuts like pecans, acorns, and walnuts. Use your paws to jump and grab, move through the branches in search of your nutty treasures. You must race against the clock to collect all the nuts as quickly as possible and strive to beat your best time. And just note that while the game is free, the developers does say that it can transition into a paid version at any time. Next up then is Taiko Frenzy. Now Taiko Frenzy takes a swing at the Beat Saber style VR games by allowing players to drum to the beat of the original music inspired by Japanese folklore. As you drum through each track, you'll encounter 4 difficulty levels requiring precise timing and rhythm. As you perfect your skills, you'll unleash breathtaking Sakura storms, boosting your score and creating mesmerizing visual spectacles. And you can compete against others on the leaderboards, and you can challenge yourself to unlock new achievements and strive to become the ultimate Taiko master. Next up then is VR Roofer. This game allows you to experience the world of a sheet metal worker roofer in VR. You must cut, shape, and install metal sheets with precision as you immerse yourself in a bustling construction site where you can scale rooftops, tackle challenges, and transform buildings into architectural masterpieces. You have a virtual mentor to help offers a safe yet rewarding glimpse into the demanding occupation of a sheet metal worker roofer. Next up then is Night of the Living Dead VR Survival. Now this is a simple VR survival game set in the Romero zombie universe at the start of the zombie outbreak. The features include a food and hunger system where you must seek shelter, find food, get weapons, and survive as long as possible, with the option of having multiple weapons like MP5s, M16, shotguns, and more. It has physics-based zombies that can only die by headshots, and the game is still in very early development, so there will be bugs and glitches as usual, but it is free to try today. Next up then is Schlob. In Schlob, you engage in exhilarating sword fights with your friends as Goopy Beans. Utilize a unique expansive locomotion system to navigate the dynamic areas. You can skate, jump, and boost yourself around as you discover and master each arena's distinct gimmick. You can battle it out to prove you as the ultimate Schloblet in the vibrant world of Schlobtopia. Get ready to schlob it up in intense sword fighting action. Not only that, but you Schlobs can check on the screen now where you can find new and free games on your Oculus Quest 2. Bye bye for now.